Yo guys, welcome back to the gang. It's your boy Tanemsko, and in today's video I'm going to demonstrate why Naruto is potentially going to become more powerful by losing Kurama. By the way, RIP Kurama. In this video we are going to talk about all the abilities that Naruto has left after losing Kurama and why he has the potential to become even greater after this loss. This analysis is going to be based on three main components, which are Naruto's base, his techniques, and finally his power-ups. But before that, let's roll out the intro.
Wow, nice, dude. Zip it, Stanley!
Base Naruto. Naruto comes from the Uzumaki clan, which was one of the most feared clans even before the creation of the villages. They are relatives of the Senju clan. They were respected by the first Hokage Ashirama, which was considered to be the most powerful shinobi of all time. He even married one of their clan members in order to bring Senju and Uzumaki closer. The Uzumaki clan was so feared because of their clan's members' massive chakra reserve, their incredible sealing jutsus, as well as their exceptional life force. Hence why only Uzumakis can become Jinchurikis of the Nine Tails. The reason why this mighty clan came close to extinction was because they were so powerful that they eventually became a threat in the eyes of the other great nations who banded together to eliminate the clan. On top of being from such a formidable clan, Naruto also possessed the special chakra that's rare even in the Uzumaki clan, the rare chakra that Kushina possessed as well as Nagato. As a matter of fact, Nagato is a perfect example of the monstrous level of powers Uzumakis with this special chakra can demonstrate. Nagato wielded one of, if not the most broken dojutsu of the whole Naruto universe, the Rinnegan. Obito had the Rinnegan in one eye and said that he could not use his power all the time because it was consuming too much of his chakra. This is the same Obito with half of his body boosted with Ashirama cells, and even he felt the strains of the Rinnegan. When it came to Nagato, he wielded the Rinnegan in both of his eyes and was spamming. Nagato was constantly controlling the weather of the Hidden Rain village. For years, he controlled the bodies of the Six Paths of Pain 24/7, using them for various purposes, including combat. He could use all the Six Path techniques back to back without ever being drained. Think about it. Have you ever seen Nagato in a state where he was worried about his chakra? Even when Naruto was fighting the last pain, Nagato brought the path of pain closer to him, not because he was running out of chakra, but to make the path strong enough to use planetary devastation. This man was called the second sage of Six Paths for a reason. And you're telling me Naruto has this type of chakra? Techniques. This section is going to be brief, but it will come back in the power-ups part of the video. Regardless, here are the following jutsu that Naruto used in his base form. Sexy Jutsu. The Sexy Jutsu was the very first technique Naruto mastered. He mainly used it to trick senseis into teaching him or in order to peep on the woman in the hot bath. But this jutsu surprisingly helped save the world when he used it as a decoy to help create an opening in order to land a punch on Kaguya. Multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu. The Shadow Clone Jutsu is Naruto's signature mark, even though he stopped relying on it for combat purpose as much by the time he became Hokage. This is a powerful jutsu that Naruto just spams. He can create thousands of clones of himself and can even create super clones like the one he used to fight the Fourth Great Shinobi War. One of those clones defeated the third Raikage without KCM. I'll just leave it at that. Rasengan. The Rasengan was created by Naruto's father, the fourth Hokage Minato Namikaze, in order to replicate the Beiju Dama. However, it is Naruto who really mastered the technique. He created several variations of the jutsu, such as the Rasen Shuriken, which destroys its target on a cellular level. Summoning Jutsu. Summoning Jutsu enabled Naruto to summon toads from Mount Miyaboku. Those toads are expert ninjas and have great fighting abilities. Talk no Jutsu. Talk no Jutsu is basically Naruto's ability to talk people out of the dark into the light and appealing to whatever good is left inside them. On many occasions, Naruto flat out won over an enemy with it and made them do good. For instance, after Naruto spoke to Zabuza, he motivated him to change his ways and go against his boss and his whole gang. Talk no Jutsu with Nagato. Naruto was the single reason he changed his ideology and revived all the people he killed during the Konoha invasion. It could even be argued that Talk no Jutsu was what made Naruto win this fight, because at that time, Nagato could have still killed him if he wanted to, with ease. However, to me, his most impressive Talk no Jutsu feat was when he won over Obito and brought him back into the light. This is what Naruto is capable of doing in his base, and it's just the beginning. Now things are about to get crazy. Let's talk about the power-ups that Naruto possesses. If you are enjoying this video so far, make sure you drop a like and leave a comment. Power-ups. Sage Mode. Sage Mode is a transformation that is achieved by going to Mount Miyaboku and learning to amass the nature energy or nature chakra. However, only shinobis with high chakra can attempt this training. Furthermore, one runs the risk of turning into a frog statue if nature energy is not gathered properly. This transformation increases by several folds a person's physical strength, chakra, attack destructivity. It also allows them to sense people's energy and energy in general. It's almost like a sixth sense. We've seen how broken Jiraiya was when he used this mode, and his transformation was not even perfect, yet he was whipping out mountain level jutsus. He did all those things with imperfect Sage Mode, yet Naruto had the perfect Sage Mode. Let that sink in. At that level, Naruto was banned from participating to the Chunin exam because he was just straight up too powerful to take part in it. Chakra from all the tail beasts. Despite the fact that Naruto does not have Kurama inside of him anymore, he's still the meeting point of all the tail beasts through Ninshu. He can always ask for their support or ask them to lend him some chakra in case he runs out. Furthermore, Naruto has fragments of each tail beast chakra. In this case, you could go as far as saying that it is a fragment of their essence, meaning that this chakra fragments of each tail beast within Naruto is not finite. The closest thing to it is the Ginkaku brothers, who got swallowed by Kurama and ate from his guts in order to survive. They ate so much that they gained the permanent ability to go up to Full Tails QB mode, which is already broken. Furthermore, with this chakra, Naruto has access to different Kekkei Genkais from each tail beast. I think it would be amazing if Naruto could use these abilities for something else than the Rasengan. He has already begun to do so with Boil Release that he used to boost his punches. There is an untapped potential for Naruto in these different Kekkei Genkais. We are now going to analyze the most broken power-up that Naruto has. This transformation is even more powerful than KCM on its own, obviously. And this transformation is the Sage of Six Path Sage Mode or Six Path Sage Mode. This has the same benefits as Sage Mode in terms of boost, though it's increased several folds, but it is a lot more than just a boost. In order to make you understand how out of this world this power is, let me explain how one can acquire this divine transformation. One way to acquire Six Path Sage Mode is to become the Jinchuriki of the 10 tails and also have the Rinnegan. The other way is to get it from the Sage of Six Path himself, by him passing his chakra onto you. In both ways, it is almost impossible for anyone to get this ability. Now let's talk about the additional abilities Six Path Sage Mode grants its user. The ability to fly. Physical strength that surpasses KCM several times, as Naruto was able to kick away the truth-seeking orbs without even going into KCM. The ability to regenerate oneself and regenerate others, and I believe Naruto can still heal people as he did when Momoshiki burnt part of Sasuke's face in Naruto the movie, which was canon, by the way. Six Path Sage Mode gives its user mastery over chakra itself, giving them the ability to create the truth-seeking orbs, which can only be damaged by nature-based attack and can even damage reanimated people permanently. It grants understanding of all universal things, and finally, it's increased Naruto's sensing abilities to the point where he's able to sense entities from other intangible dimensions. This ability is the most broken ability in the whole of the Naruto verse. It's basically an Otsutsuki level of power. And I believe the fact that Naruto lost Kurama will force him to master his Six Path Sage Mode and, for example, get the truth-seeking orbs back and use them for defense and offense, as well as spam all different forms of chakra release. A bonus power-up that I added to this list here is the Ashirama Cell Arm that Naruto has and what it can do. This prosthetic arm increases Naruto's stamina and base chakra reserve, and with modification to it, it can also absorb ninjutsu. Anyone that had the Ashirama cells attached to them demonstrated an ability to use Wood Cell. So why not Naruto, who has chakra levels that will allow him to spam it more than the first Hokage himself? As a matter of fact, if Naruto learned Wood Style, it will propel him to a whole nother level that, in my humble opinion, will make him as strong as he used to be with Kurama, or even stronger. And all of it will be 100% his own power. He will never have to worry about losing it. In a nutshell, losing Kurama is most likely going to make Naruto even stronger than before and more versatile. It will allow us to see more beautiful fights and an additional character development arc. So yeah, that's about it. Let me know what's your opinion in the comment section. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos. It was a boy Tenant School and I'm out.